Welcome back to episode 5 of the Arsenal Save, and up in today's episode we have games away to Brighton and then we have PSG away in the final Champions League group game where first place in the group is still up for grabs. So we come into this episode unbeaten from the last one, which was quite incredible after beating Tottenham 5-1 away from home. As you can see here, we are top of the league. We're 1 point clear over Liverpool with a game in hand, and we're also 3 points clear of Man City as well. So at the moment, things are going really well in the league. And in terms of the Champions League, we are currently above PSG in the group table. So just a draw there will see us top that group as the first seed. So all in all, things are going really well at the moment. It didn't start off too well though after the last episode there, as we drew 0-0 at home to Fulham. A game in which we dominated. It was a very disappointing draw, it has to be said, and 2 points dropped. After that, though, was a very nice win away to Brentford. We beat them 3-0 very comfortably. And after that, we beat Union Berlin at home 4-0 very comfortably in the penultimate Champions League group game as well. Just for the episode, played 2 home games against Man United and West Ham. And the Man United game was not simple at all. At half time, we went in 1-0 down after Varane scored just before the whistle there, and we couldn't get a goal in the game. I went attacking in the game. I then went very attacking in the game. We got a goal back through Smith Rowe. I decided to still stay on the front foot here and go for the win. I remained attacking, and Fabio Vieira got us the goal in the 93rd minute there. So it was a great comeback against Man United. 2 late goals, one from Vieira, one from Smith Rowe, and we came back to win that game. Wasn't our best performance, not by any means, but showed great character in the game, showed winning mentality as well to come back and beat Man United at home. That was brilliant. And after that, played West Ham at home, beat them 2-0. The first half was absolutely dreadful. Didn't create hardly anything in the first half at all. I went attacking at half time, went much more positive in the game. After half time, my word, there's about 5 highlights in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Unfortunately, we couldn't score in those highlights there. Saka even hit the post twice in 5 minutes. But thankfully, we finally got our rewards in the second half. Tomiyasu with the goal, and then Martin Odegaard made sure of the win in the 86th minute. Second half, we were much improved, and thankfully, those 2 goals came. So we are having a great season. We're top of the league. We're top of the Champions League group as well, but it's not like it's been plain sailing in every single game of the season so far. But thankfully, we are winning more often than not, and we're getting the rewards as it is at the moment, sitting top of the Premier League and also top of the Champions League group as well. As you can see there, 1 point clear of PSG, so a draw will see us qualify in first place. If we lose the game though, we will qualify as second seeds for the next round, and theoretically we'll get a tougher game in the round of 16. So hopefully we get a draw there. First of all though, we have Brighton away from home, a team who are really struggling this season, down in 16th position with only 15 points and a minus 14 goal difference. So we all know how good Brighton are in real life, a very, very good team, but so far in this virtual universe, they have been absolutely terrible. So I'm expecting a win here today. Brighton away, let's go. Before I get started with the Brighton game though, guys, one thing I should mention is the board made extra transfer funds available on the 1st of December. They actually increased our transfer budget to £92 million. It's like they know that I'm after Victor Osimhen. They probably should know, to be fair. So now we have enough money to afford him. I tabled an £86 million bid for Osimhen, his minimum fee release clause, but unfortunately, he was not interested in entering contract negotiation with us due to the previous breakdown in talks. So, yeah, I really hope he calms down with that when it comes into the January transfer window, and maybe we can get Victor Osimhen. I tabled another bid for him just now, so we'll see after this game if he's interested in renewing contract talks with us. But yeah, a bit bizarre that it's been like 3 months or 4 months since the summer transfer window, and he's still not happy with the contract situation. So that's definitely prolonged since the last FootballManager. So I really hope that at some point in January he will agree to join us. Otherwise, I'll be even more annoyed. The fact that we've got the money to buy him now, and now he doesn't want to enter into contract negotiations with us, I'll be absolutely devastated. But anyway, let's get started with the first game away to Brighton. And in terms of the team sheet, we've got Ramsdale in goal, Tomiyasu right back, Zinchenko left back, Gabriel and Saliba centre backs, and we've got Jorginho, Rice and Odegaard in midfield, Saka on the right wing, Smith Rowe on the left wing, and Trossard up front. So unfortunately, we've got a very tired squad, as you can see here. Only been 3 days since we faced West Ham, and got a couple of players injured as well. Ben White's been out with a moderate injury, with a twisted ankle. He's out for another 6 to 12 days. He's a very key player for us, Ben White, and we're lacking defensive cover, it has to be said. That's another position I'd like to strengthen in January if I can. I'd like to try and sign a cheap, decent centre-back, either on loan or, you know, a cheap centre-back who's rather good, because we really are lacking in that department this season, especially with Timber injured, even though I don't see him as a centre-back myself. Gabriel Jesus is also injured. He's out for another 5 to 11 days with a pulled calf muscle. So missing a couple of players. Martinelli and Partey are half fit as well, but they are on the bench. Brighton away from home. They're a very good team in real life, but in this virtual universe, they're sitting 16th in the league. I expect a win here today. Before we get started with this first game though, guys, please remember that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me. It's very important for the video's success. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and he'd much appreciated. So let's get started then. Away to Brighton. Away to the Zerbi's Brighton. He's a brilliant manager in real life. Not doing too well in this virtual universe though. And I see their team sheet here. They're missing quite some big players. Estepinian's on the bench. No Evan Ferguson. No Matoma. So yeah, all good for us. All good for us. We're missing some players as well. Trossard up front, little bit worrying. That could be Osimhen, to be honest, couldn't it? But Trossard's done quite well this season so far. Saka's been brilliant. He's had a couple of poor games in a row though, so hopefully he turns up here today. 14 minutes in, we got our first highlight. Is Pascal Gross with a free kick. Oh my word, he definitely tested Ramsdale there, and it's gone for a corner. Gross to take the corner. Word, crosses it to Enciso, but Trossard gets it before him. Hopefully not going to waste this opportunity. Here's Smith Rowe. To Odegaard. Have he wasted it? Look at Saka. Yes, Saka. Go on, Saka. Oh my word. What a big opportunity for us that was. Wow. Should have done a lot better with that opportunity, shouldn't we? If we score from the corner, I don't care, but we should have done a lot better from that opportunity. Odegaard with the corner. He crosses out to Trossard and he just blasts over a volley. So yeah, that was a poor piece of play from us, it has to be said. Big opportunity to counter them from the corner there. We just absolutely blew it. Back on the highlight again is Gross with another free kick. Hits the bar this time. My word, he's dangerous for his free kicks, isn't he? But we've got a chance to counter again, have we? Here's Rice. Can we do better this time? Well, he's a bit surrounded there, isn't he? Couldn't do much there, Declan Rice. He's not a winger, is he? Well, 36 minutes in here. Not been the greatest of first halves from us, has to be said. Back on the highlight again, though. Gabriel gets there. He passed back to Ramsdale. Great to have him back in goal. Ramsdale been very consistent this season. Very consistent. We've only conceded 9 goals in the league so far this season, so that's brilliant. Anyway, here's Rice. To Odegaard. Back to Jorginho. To Trossard. Oh my word, what happened there? Might be a penalty. Might be a penalty there. Trossard against his former team, of course. What's VAR saying? Saka's already missed 2 penalties this season, by the way. It's a penalty. He's staying on penalty duties for now, though. If he misses again, he's off him. Come on, Saka. He missed the penalty against Man United in the 7th minute. Here he is. He doesn't miss this one. Gets in there. We've been quiet so far in the game, but we won a penalty, and Saka has dispatched the penalty for us as well. Gets in. As I said, he's missed 2 penalties this season, Saka, including one against Man United. So, yeah, a little bit nervous seeing him step up there, but he's shown some composure and he's put us 1-0 up in the game. If we win this game, we'll be 3 points clear at the top, guaranteed by the end of the game week, if Man City win, of course, which they probably will. They dropped points a couple of game weeks ago, losing at home to Newcastle 1-0, so that was great for us. We are winning the game, but it hasn't been amazing so far, let's be honest. If it ends 1-0 though, I'm happy. I'm happy with 1-0 win. But it would be nice to get a little cushion in the game. We are the better team in the game, that is for sure. Odegaard's having a poor game though. Don't usually see that. 6.3 from him. Very poor. First highlight of the second half. Here's Saliba. To Rice. There's Zinchenko. Hasn't been the greatest this season, Zinchenko. There's Odegaard. It's a poor game today. Oh my word, he almost scored though. Brilliant save from the keeper. Hits it onto the bar. Is that another penalty? No, it's not. Wow, Odegaard was so close to a goal there. Well, we've got a very tired squad. And talking of Odegaard, he is absolutely shattered. So we'll take him off. We'll bring on Havertz for him. Smith Rowe's tired as well, and he's on a yellow card. Let's take Smith Rowe off as well, and let's bring on... You know what, let's bring on Reece Nelson. Let's bring on Nelson. 25 minutes to go. Brighton looking more dangerous in the second half, according to the momentum. But we still have the lead. We still have a 1-0 lead here. Can we get a second goal in the game? Here's Jorginho to Trossard. Oh, that's a red card. That's a red card. Every day of the week, that's a red card. Absolutely disgusting from Jan-Paul van Hecker there. He certainly doesn't love his former teammate Trossard, does he? Disgusting from him. Zinchenko with a free kick. Almost scored for it, to be fair, but that's way too ambitious, that. But the good news is they're down to 10 men, so I think we can kind of risk it here and try and take a couple more players off. We do play PSG in just 4 days' time, so let's give Rice a rest. You know what, let's bring on Kivior for him. Also, Gabriel can come off for Partey, and I put Kivior back in the heart of the defence there. One more change as well. Saka, he could do a rest, to be fair. Yeah, Saka can come off. We'll bring Vieira on. Definitely taking a risk here. Made all the substitutions, but they're down to 10 men, so... And we've got PSG in 4 days' time. Sometimes you've got to risk things. Took some big players off the pitch. Let's hope it doesn't backfire. A second goal will be lovely. Trossard with a corner. Saliba. I don't think he's scored this season yet, Saliba. He's probably been one of the weakest defenders of the season so far, Saliba, which is quite surprising, seeing how good he is in real life. Hopefully he improves. He hasn't been poor, though, to be fair. He's just been overshadowed by Gabriel more than anything. And what, Zinchenko's opened up for him. He's got to score. He does score. Get in there. I thought he took too long there to take his shot, but he does score in the end. He hasn't been at his best this season, Zinchenko, but he's had a good game here today, and he's wrapped out with a goal as well. Get in there. Surely that's the game now for us. 2-0 up, and they're down to 10 men. To be honest, we've been better away from home this season than we have at home. We've been really good away from home. Back on the highlight. A goal now here from Brighton. Certainly makes it a bit worrying towards the end, but we've got the ball back. Can we wrap it up for good here and get a third goal? Here's Reece Nelson. A rare bit of game time for him. Here's Partey to Vieira. Opened up for him. He's got to score. He does score with the help of Lewis Dunk. I was going to say it should go down as a Vieira goal, really, because I'm pretty sure that was on target. But unfortunately, it doesn't. Nelson did well on the left-hand side there. Kind of back to Partey. Picked out Vieira. Was it going in the goal? I think so. Anyway, who cares? It's 3-0 in the game now for us. We're looking for a fourth now as well. Vieira with a free kick. Comes back to Vieira. Crosses out to Saliba. What's he doing there, Saliba? No one knows. Jorginho. Oh, almost just bounced off Havertz to go in the back of the net. Jason Steele with the ball. I think it's safe to say we've won this game, though. Another great away win for us. Brighton are a great team. They're having a poor season, though. And they are missing some big players here today. No Ferguson, no Matoma, no Estepinian. Here's Tomiyasu. He hits it over the bar. Back on the highlight again, and here's Kivior. He kicks out to Vieira. Now here's Zinchenko to Havertz. Vieira to make it 4. Oh my word, great save from the keeper there, Jason Steele, but should be 4-0. We really want to add some more goals into the game, don't we? Late flourish here. Vieira with the corner. It's cleared by Webster, only as far as Kivior. Trossard, shoot! What on earth was that? Terrible. Back on the highlight again, though. Brighton really up against it here. They just want that final whistle, don't they? Here's Lewis Dunk with the ball. He passes it to Milner, who gives it away. Now here's Trossard. He shoots. Oh, what a goal with Trossard. What a goal against his former team. He doesn't care it's his former team. He puts his back to the fans, shows them his number. And it's 4-0 to us. Get in. Goal difference can be very important coming into the season as well, so this is great for the goal difference. Milner gives the ball away to Jorginho. Trossard, lovely effort to be fair. Goes into the back of the net, gets in. Gets in. That's the end of the game and a 4-0 win for us. Lovely performance in the end. Took a while to get the first goal. Well, it didn't take a while to get the first goal. We scored in the 39th minute. To get the second goal, though, it took a while. After they got a red card, but a late flourish from us. And we ended up winning the game 4-0. Brighton is still a good team, as I said, but had a very poor season. And what a lovely way to end off the game. Another great win away from home. This time 4-0 away to Brighton. Wow, great news for us. Man City dropped points away to Fulham. They drew 0-0. So now we have a 4-point lead at the top after 16 games. We're on 40 points already with a plus 32 goal difference. Things are going really well for us right now, in the league at least. The Champions League's going well as well. We've qualified for the next round, but Will we finish on as first seeds or second seeds? PSG away, coming up next. Okay, here we are. It's time for the biggest match of the Champions League so far. No matter what happens, we're going through to the round of 16, but the difference is being first seeds or second seeds. A draw or a win here will see us top the group, but if we lose the game, PSG will overtake us and finish as the first seeds. In terms of the team sheet, we've got a very tired squad, but only 2 changes from that Brighton game there. Partey comes back into the team to replace Jorginho, and Martinelli comes back in as well to replace Trossard up front. So as you can see, we've got a very tired squad. Need some more squad depth here at the club. But they've done the business so far for me this season. Can they do it again? We beat PSG 4-3 at home. Hopefully, we get a similar game and we also end up on top. PSG away, let's go. Alright, here we go. The last match was a 7-goal thriller. Hopefully it's another 7-goal thriller, but as I said, in our favour. I'll take a 1-0 win though. I'll take a 0-0 draw, to be honest with you. As long as we finish top of the group, I'm relatively happy. 15 minutes in, we yet to see a highlight. PSG, well, I was going to say PSG are looking like a better team, but not really. Now we're looking like the better team, to be honest with you. And our first highlight of the game, Saka passes into Partey. It's got to be a goal. It is a goal. Emile Smith-Rowe with the goal, his 3rd goal of the season. The man I came very close to selling at the start of the season. I'm happy I haven't now, to be honest. He's a good player for us. Nothing exceptional this season, but he puts us 1-0 up in this big game in Paris. Long way to go yet, and they have a little man called Mbappe on the left wing, so that is slightly problematic. But first blood for us in the game. We're back on the highlight again, though. Here's Ramsdale with the ball. He passes it out to Tomiyasu. He tries to find Martinelli, but a very poor pass, it has to be said. And here's PSG with the ball. We took a 2-0 lead at home against PSG. They pegged us back to 2-2 and 3-3 as well. Thankfully got the win in the end, but we know how good they are, especially their forward line. So can't get too cocky here. We're leading the game, but a long way to go yet. And here is Mbappe. You don't want to see him anywhere near the ball, do you? Wow. Ramsdale, hang your head in shame there, pal. What a sensational finish, by the way, from Kylian. He just studded it into the back of the net. Absolutely blasted it with the bottom of his feet there. But what is Ramsdale doing? You're going to come out, at least, you know, make an effort to get the ball there. Yeah. Should have made himself a bit bigger there, Ramsdale, I'd say. But, yeah, Kylian with a good finish, has to be said. Mbappe with the assist. So back to level pegging here. But as I said, a draw here will see us finish top of the group. As you can see there, at the moment we're still top of the group. So I'd still take a 1-1 draw away to PSG. And at half time it's fairly even, has to be said. They've had more shots than us now in the game. But we're holding our own quite well. But hopefully we see more in the second half. I'm still going to say I'm not happy with the team though. Come on, boys. Let's take the lead again. Put me at ease a little bit here. So either way, we're going through to the round of 16, but it's a big difference if you finish top and second from the teams you should face, really. We've got a corner chance here, though. Odegaard to take it. He's got an injury at the moment. Saliba heads it just over the bar, hits the crossbar and goes over. Odegaard with an injury. I don't like that. So we'll take him off. We will bring on... I'll bring on Fabio Vieira for him. And I think that'll do for now, to be honest. 30 minutes to go. Second half's been relatively quiet so far. Only 20 minutes to go now. If it stays 1-1 though, we're finishing as top seeds. What changes can we make here? Well, Saka's very tired. So is Rice. But am I really going to bring off these players in such a game? No, I'm not. Only one change. Only one change. Need to keep our big players on the pitch. 15 minutes to go. It's not quite a 7-goal thriller as it was at the Emirates. But it's a good result for us at the moment. Although we're on a highlight with 10 minutes to go. Here's Fabian with the ball. He passes it to Mbappe. Saliba, what are you doing? Oh my word, what a save from Ramsdale. What a save from Ramsdale. Fabian should be scoring there, let's be honest. He should be scoring there. But Ramsdale with a good save. They got a corner out of it though for Tinya to take it. Oh my word, another brilliant save by Ramsdale. This time from Skriniar. What on earth is going on? The man is possessed. in the last minute. 3 sensational saves from Ramsdale. Oh my word, he has kept us in this game. What a goalkeeper. Partey with the clearance. Wow. It's still on the highlight though. They're still going to have another shot. 3 sensational saves from Ramsdale back to back there. What on earth is going on? How's this boy not got a green rating? Oh, corner chance of PSG. A goal here would be absolutely disgusting. Oh my word, it's just wide. Just wide from the header there. Couple minutes to go plus added time. 4 minutes added time. I think it's time to go defensive here. As I said, a draw is enough for us. So I want a draw. We'll take Saka off and we'll bring on... Where is Kylian? There he is. We'll bring on Kylian for him. And put him in the heart of defence. Alright, just 4 minutes of added time to go. Kylian is on for Saka. I've gone very defensive as well. Let's hope we can hold on to the draw here. Come on, boys. PSG being a better team in the game. Ramsdale with some brilliant saves. And that's it, full time. Get in there. 1-1 draw away to PSG. That's us unbeaten in the Champions League group stage, which is definitely a good sign. And also it finished as the top seed. So that is absolutely fantastic. Get in. Very happy with that result. And there is the confirmation there. Quite an easy group in the end, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a tough group, looking at Real Sociedad and Union Berlin, but they were very disappointing. Very disappointing. We have topped the group with 14 points, and PSG just behind us with 13 points. So that win at the Emirates proved very crucial in the end. They finished with plus 14 goal difference. We only finished with plus 7, but goal difference doesn't matter when you finish 1 point above the team. So get in. We are the first seeds in the Champions League. Well, the draw for the Champions League won't take place in this episode, but let's have a look at the teams that we could face in the next stage. We get AC Milan, Man United, Atletico Madrid. How has Celtic topped their group, by the way? That would never happen. Sorry, Celtic fans, but there's no chance in hell that would ever happen. Very, very bizarre. Yeah, the teams aren't looking very favourable for us, are they, at the moment? AC Milan, Man United, Atletico Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, Sevilla, Newcastle as well, Bayern Munich, and PSG, of course. So, you know what? Should we have finished second in the group? We could have got Porto. We could have got Celtic. Leipzig as well. Well, you know, obvious teams to avoid in the next stage will be, well, Bayern Munich and PSG are the most obvious of the two. But Newcastle, don't want them. Sevilla, I'd happily take Sevilla. I'd take Dortmund as well. I'll take Man United. I'll take AC Milan. But favourably, I'll take Sevilla out of the lot there. But we could end up getting Bayern Munich in the round of 16. And who wants that? Not me, that is for sure. Anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. In terms of the next video, guys, I'm going to bring you back very quickly. Because we have got 2 massive games in the Premier League within 3 days of each other. At home to Man City and away to Liverpool. We are top of the league currently. But, you know, a calamitous episode there for us. And we could slide down to 3rd in the league. However, if we win both those games in that episode, then we could stretch our lead even further. The good news as well is we've got 2 favourable games coming up. At home to bottom of the league, Sheffield United, and away to Luton as well. Also got to play Aston Villa at home in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. So hopefully, going into the next episode, we've still got at least a 4-point lead at the top, and we're through to the Carabao Cup semi-final. But the next episode is absolutely massive. At home to Man City, and away to Liverpool. That is the end of the video, guys. Please remember to hit that like button if you like the video. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and it's much appreciated. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.